I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Travis W. on the bus. Looking awfully sporty with that bus by your name. I thank you for that. All right, so it's going to be a fun one tonight. I got to show you guys some peppers. Wait till you see them. All right, people, this is going to be a good one. Wait till you see these peppers, Travis. I got some beauties. I've got one I'm so excited to eat for tomorrow. Dizzy Dragon, hello. Christopher Westcott, good to see you. No 1 hot minute tonight. There's my girl. Way more, by the way. Not even close, Brie. So we're gonna do a Tim D. Good to see you. Operation Capsaicin. Not much. I'm gonna be doing a review tonight of Jamie Bergeron's Cajun Jerky. Sent to me by Drew. Drew V's a great dude. But I'm going to show you guys some peppers. Ooh. I mean it. No hot minute tonight, Dizzy. Bree saying hello to everybody. That was nice. Dennis, Macy, good to see you. Thanks for being here. So I got some pods today from Lone Star Mastiff Farms. Richie J Adventures, good to see you. I did. I got your manifesto. I haven't gotten through it all yet. I'm not even joking. I started reading it and read it and read it, and I was like, okay, I gotta. That's a two. How long? I don't know how long it took you to write that, but it's gonna take me a while to read it. But boy, do I have some peppers to show you guys. Manifesto. You know, that was really perfect. You know, honestly, perfect actually. Nolan Cross, good to see you. Balake Anderson's the first of the Balakes in the house. Good to see you, man. Only you, my friend. That's what's happening. Thanks for being here. Jason Rep, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Bizzle, there's my dude. I wasn't going to do the unboxing until Bizzle was here. Hey, all, I missed you. Hello, bus driver. Much love to everybody. Right back at you. Bizzle, you are a rock star. I'm going to show you guys some peppers I got today. Oh. I left the thing that tells me what I'm looking at for peppers in the other room. So I'm not going to be able to tell you what all of these are. I can tell you what some of them are. Ooh, ooh, oh, Drew V. Thanks for being here, bud. Sasha Cohen, good to see you. You look great. So do you, Sasha Cohen. I had to write it and get it out of my head. Sorry, you had to get it. No, Dizzy, I listen. There's gold in there. I can tell you that right now. Charles McClellan, good to see you. The Divine Sorcerer. Thanks for being here. Ray, good to see you. All right, guys. Chili Phil, good to see you. I'm going to show you some peppers I got from Lone Star Massive Farms. I'll show you a few of these. I believe these are some really good looking peppers. Like some you can just tell. Like I don't need to even tell you it. Give me just a second while I arrange these. They're so pretty. Wait till you see it. Tim D, good to see you. Okay, guys, ready? Look at those. Isn't that something? Look at that. Look. Goodness gracious, they're so pretty. You're a rock star, Chili Phil. I mean that. E-Dog, good to see you. Primatalis, yes, Dizzy Dragon. But wait to see the other. These are going to be wicked. I'm not joking. These are some scary peppers. I'm going to show you a few others before I show you the bad boys. These look like they've got boot, and I have to look at the legend to see what they are. But beautiful chocolate pods. Uh, I thought I saw a light through the pod. I thought I was seeing things. I was. Um, this one looks like a ghost, kind of. But let me show you these. Oh man, wait till you see these. Random Toaster, good to see you. Hello, Johnny and the family. Charlie and Mary, good to see you. Death Spiral, kind of. I can see why you'd say that. For sure, Bree. The striations on that kind of look Death Spiralish. Wait till you see these things. These are just nasty. You ready? Jeremy Bell, good to see you. This is one of them. Those are chocolate primatalis. But those are the small ones. Now they're getting a little bit bigger. Look at this one. Uncle Bullcow, good to see you. Lily, good to see you. Random Toaster, the second one should be called Devil's Tongue. This is the gnarliest of the chocolate primatalis. I mean, I have really big hands. I have like huge hands. It's a really big pepper. Oh man, spooky look, isn't it? Looks like something Ray Ray's dog made. Todd G, good to see you. It is gnarly looking. Thanks for being here. Bree, eat it. No, I'm saving this one for the review for tomorrow. Eat it. That's my girl right there. Bizzle, I wish I had teeth. Get this in a tincture. You'll be all right with it. Dion Russell, good to see you. Yeah, Tasty Peppers, Divine Sorcerer. They're huge. The, the, the Infamy X. First time catching a live stream. Love your videos, man. Keep up the great work. You know, the Infamy X, thank you for being here. Just a few minutes ago, Blake Anderson was saying, dude, when in the world is the Infamy X going to be here? And we were just talking about you. I said, you know, one of these days he's going to show up, and then here you are. Good call on that. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it. Those peppers are insane. They are militant vegan. Thanks for being here. We do these almost every night, the Infamy X. All right, so almost every night during the week. Bree wants me to eat that pepper. Peppers have such an identity. Dennis, they really do. They look different. They burn different. They all taste different. It's amazing. Happy it's Friday, 9 p.m. Bizzle, you're my man right there. Riley Martin, good to see you. Got to get to South Carolina. Tell me about it. We were expecting you, Dizzy Dragon. That's excellent. Is your mom there? Tell your mom I said hi. Monk. Monk Searcher. Good to see you. Thanks for being here, man. Very good to see you. Primatalia pepper looks like brown death peppers from hell. Ray, they are. They're wickedly hot. Lemmy, audit you. Still hungry. Good to see you, Lemmy. Chris McMahon. Johnny, you're the man. If he can't, Johnny, you're the man. If he can't do it, somebody can. But thank you for saying that, Chris. I feel life. I keep doing it wrong, Norway. Man, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Every time I see that, I have to figure out how to say that properly. Wyoming tree planter. I stopped my yard work to watch the live chat. I'll get my peppers into the raised beds this week. Man, raised beds are great. They really are. Travis W. is Blazing Foods working on any new things. everything. We have a bunch of things, but everything is on hold for reasons I can't talk about now. All good. Kind of planning for some stuff that's coming. Bruce Cook, good to see you. Do a hot sauce chug video, said E-Dog. Hot. Okay. When? I'm not going to do it now. I'll do one tomorrow. How's that? Won't be a live stream, but I'll do one tomorrow. Chili Phil, only downside of me completing the tube tear, I accidentally rubbed my eye with a hand I was eating with. Brutal. Did I miss Stanley? Stanley Kubrick. There you go. Hey, Johnny, cheers from Brazil. Thank you for being here, Stanley Kubrick. Scovell. Yeah, there you go. That'll work. I'm in Pennsylvania Saturday. I am militant vegan. I'm going to be in Erie. Absolutely. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't remember the name of the place. Something market, food market. It's going to be a great time. I'll talk about it several times between now and then. But come out and meet me if you can. I am the noise opera. Hearts to all. You're a rock star. I love you, dude. Thanks for being here, man. How many am I going to eat tonight? Drew wants to know. None tonight. You and Bree. Poor Lemmy. The only thing he's got in front of him to eat is tinctures and a Tubatera 2.0. Neither sound good on an empty stomach. Dude, that's a nightmare on an empty stomach. Don't do it. That's like a night you'll never forget. Don't do it. I mean it. Bruce, chug 2 ounces of Mad Dog Plutonium 9. I don't have any. Boy, if I had it, I would do it right now. I just don't have any. No, it's something you got to plan for. I'm not saying I won't do it again. I might. I'm going to, in fact. Robert Sutar. Johnny, my friend, great to see you. Hello, all. Thank you for being here, Robert. Spent 5 hours planting peppers and tomatoes today. Also, 85 super hot pepper plants. Yeah, 85, that's a lot. And the Chili Chump podcast. That's right. I'm doing the Chili Chump podcast. That's on the 4th. And I just did a podcast with, it's going to be up. It's on Instagram, you guys, if you want to see it. It's Your Life Unfiltered. It was cool. I was in the airport, and I was sitting there, and I was talking to him, and boy, you know good, rotten. I mean, Tommy, my brother, Johnny, who. I was in the airport. I meet this guy. He's really cool, and he tells me about this podcast that they're doing. It's called Your Life Unfiltered. While we were talking, I told him I would do the podcast with him. I did, and then they'd like to speak to Tommy, but I'm going to tell him that Tommy's not, because Tommy's got something good. So I told him all about my brother, and he's like, man, we need to speak to him. I'm like, yeah, you do. Get your Pepto ready, Johnny, if you chug hot sauce. Yeah, that's a problem with hot sauce, Todd. No matter how you slice it, your stomach, you suffer, man. It's brutal. Man, I'm missing people in the chat. I'm sorry if I've missed your name. Asma, everything. What's up, everybody? Good to see you. Tomwa, says Chili Mama Bird. If you guys see that, Tomwa, her daughters, Mia and Harper, call me John Wa, and I don't know why, but Tommy's Tomwa. I've not tried the mustard yet, Drew. Boy, look at the comments are going too fast. I'm trying to keep up. Charles Everidge. I hope you had a great day today, Johnny. Just got off from work. Excellent. Charles, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate that. Very, very cool. It's like hi-fi and life. You're not the first to think it's hard. Big fan. Keep it up. Thank you for saying that. Chest Rockwell. Great name. Hi, Johnny. What do you have coming up for some live dates and otherwise, man? I got a bunch coming up. I will be in Pennsylvania on the 27th of May. Right, Tommy? 27th of May, I'll be in Pennsylvania for a couple of days. And then I'm going to be, I have a podcast I'm doing on Chili Jump on the 4th. But then on the 17th, I'm going to be in San Diego for the League of Fire belt match, which is going to be great. I'll be there for 2 days or 3 days. Then I'm leaving there and going to Reno. And then Tommy and Mama Scoville are moving. They sold the home and they're moving to Arizona. So, trucks moving and stuff. But so Tommy and I are going to drive, and we're going to live stream. Like what is it, Tommy? A 10-hour drive or something? Exactly, Tommy. I think it's like a 10 or 12-hour drive. But I've got this. It's charging. I got this really killer battery that can do the whole thing. So we can probably go live we could do a live stream and really it could be funny. So, but count on that. So that's all the stuff in person I got coming up. Christopher Cooper, hang on a minute. Let me see Christopher Cooper. Just put on with Tommy. What a man he is. Yeah, you got that right. Oh, I mean, he's still here. What a man he is. Loads of support. And this isn't the channel for stuff like that. But if you chose all the spicy things over drugs, then this is the channel for you. Proud of you both. Yeah, I'm clean. I mean, the only buzz I get are peppers, but it's a beautiful one, you know. But hello, Christopher Cooper and Sons. Dizzy Dragon, the Primo Reaper controversy and its consequences have been a disaster for the human race. Interesting. Yeah, stay tuned. I'll say no more. No 1 hot minute tonight as review of everything. I'm sorry, not tonight. I usually announce in like the first 10 minutes. I did say in like the first 5 because Dizzy, they want them getting all excited. So I said early on, but not tonight. Ryan just got here, 57 viewers today versus the average 46. Winning. Thank you, Ryan. Share this thing. I bet we can get it if people share. I never ask you guys to do that because it's weird. I'm just not that guy. Have you ever heard me say, like pound that like button, smash, that's it. Smash the like button. I just can't say it. I can't say it. Can't have it. Bite me. You missed my question. It's all good, man. We love you, Johnny. Bite me. Listen, I saw that I missed your question. So I saw that. What's your question? So if you ask your question again, I may have seen it. Oh, there it is. Hey, Johnny, I can have a ghost pepper plant, and I can't get it to produce any peppers. Do you have any ideas of what I can try? Boy, you know what? I'm an expert, bite me, at eating them, but I know very little about growing them. But I'm sure somebody in the chat's got some help. So please, if you got some help, what you can do. Is it producing flowers or anything? I mean, what's going on? Kind of tell us what's happening with the plant. Noah James, good to see you. I hope you're doing okay, man. I know I've missed people. ZippoClick, isn't it amazing how beautiful sunsets are sober? Boy, I tell you what, just speaking for myself, he says, they are better. And you know what's even better? Sunrises. Because I have a friend, my brother knows him. He said, sunlight's God's flashlight. So it's good if you, like my father said all the time, there's no softer pillar than a clean conscience. So that's part of it. I need to move south in PA here. No earthquakes, no wildfires, no hurricane alley stuff. Arizona seems to be a good location to avoid all that. Todd G. It's hotter than sin there, though. I'll tell you what, it's stupid hot. I'm not even joking. You know what they say there? Oh, it's a dry heat. Still brutal. Really, really hot. Where's Tom Broom when you need him? Exactly. There's Tom Broom right there. Jeez. Tom Broom. Bite me. has a problem. He's got a ghost pepper plant, and it's just not producing any peppers. So we some very few are gonna get this, but it's like Dr. Bombay. That's Tom Broom. You just kind of say his name, and the guy's right there. Uh, Depends on the soil and where the plant's located. It says as remove everything. Get the email from Dizzy. I got the email. Real deal. He calls it his manifesto, and he's not kidding. Clay Hissel, good to see you. It costs thousands to send the Gizzes. It really does. It costs a lot of money to submit a pepper to Gizzes. But if you beat it, you have to write them a huge check to be able to then claim you to say that you're have a Guinness holder. If you don't, their lawyers sue you. Good morning, landscape. I still feel like once in a while I gotta throw in the formerly Dad's old Honda Civic 2.0 because I love that name. But Good Morning Landscape is awesome too. I hope business is good. I hope the channel is going well. Charles Bronson, good to see you, dude. Let's see here. William Ford, good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. You're welcome, ZippoClick. My dad had a lot of great. He was loaded with wisdom. No joke. Need more phosphorus and magnesium, says Drew V. Noah's at a solid 3.5. Charles McClellan says, hi, Tom Broom. Do you know anybody who has any of that lemon tincture? Or has any? He's like, you ain't with that tincture. We see how you are, man. We see how you are. I get it. I'm that way. Digital Watcher, good to see you eating a firewalk now. It sounds good. Dizzy, I'll send you an email, maybe. Yeah, I'll do that. Chili Chumps videos on YouTube are your number one stop for anything to do with chilies, gardening, planting, problems, cooking, etc. And on the 4th, he'll be talking with me. He's a good dude. We talked for a while at work that day. We did a Skype and kind of talked for a while. Tim, good to see you. Lemmy, you couldn't find the police. They got away. You have brisket also. Stuff is great. As maybe everything, this stuff is wonderful. I drink a ton of it. I know a guy who says he's found 4 bottles. That's funny, Tom Broom. How do I make this? How do you make this? Does anybody with a wrench know how to make the chat slow down? I swear it's terrible. I can't keep up. It's awful. Ryan. Good to see you, Greg Rogers. Good to see you. Okay, Christopher, here's one I can read. It's going to stop and they'll fly right by. That's how it works. Christopher Cooper says, I finished the Tube of Terror in 2 weeks with friends. I saw the egg in the powder video. Guess what was left in the bottom of the tube? Don't do that. Oh. Yeah, the powder in the bottom of the tube it's mostly, it's terrible. It's really easy to get on your fingers and your eyes, you know. Oh, you know, Danny at work today got in his eyes bad. Felt bad for him. I can slow down the mode. How do I do that? I don't see anything where it says that. Toggle down, moderation. I don't know how to do that. It'd be nice to slow down because it's ridiculous. It's good actually. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can't read that fast. I don't want to restrict the amount of chats though. I want to hear from everybody. I just don't want anybody upset if I can't get to everybody. Let's gang up the like button on the like button. Gang up on the like button. There you go, Monk. That's an original way to do it. Gang up on it. Yeah, I don't know how to do slow mode. I'm clicking on all kinds of stuff and I'm not seeing it. Spherical Head. Glory to all chili heads. Hello, Johnny. Hello, Spherical Head. Good to see you. Starfish of Fire. Good day, mate. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. And when you touch down there, wow, Christopher Cooper. Yeah, yeah. A lot of times it'll happen in the middle of the night. You go to sleep, you're asleep, and you wake up in the middle of the night. You touch yourself somewhere, and you don't realize it. It happens. Tube terror is no joke, but it can be conquered. Absolutely, you can. It's definitely no joke. Chili Mom Bird is backing up 100%. She's got my back. Something at work in your eye. Well, oh, they got chili powder. Bad. He was making. What was he making today? It doesn't really matter. Every single thing we make is always super hot. So on any given day, some days when we're cooking certain things, it's really bad. Everybody gets it. Scott Collins, good to see you. Thanks for all the great content. I learned a lot about peppers and chasing the heat. Had my first endorphin rush from 2 scorpions and a reaper. Oh, cool. Aren't they fun, huh? Mike Chili, Eskimo Stoltz, good to see you. How about that? Ryan says, whoever had problems with the fruit, listen to OG Tom Broom. Dude's a legend around these parts. That's for real. And thank you for the kind words, Scott, for real. I'm glad you got your endorphin rush. That's cool. I was shocked seeing you eat all the chocolate pods earlier. I know they were used. Yeah, I used to not like them. Those are delicious. They were really, really tasty. And they were really consistent. I don't know what happened. I've acquired a taste. I really like them. It's strange, isn't it? Hi, brother of Doomhead. He says, glory to you. Thank you, Spherical Head. For a non chili head, what are the odds of getting the whole tube down? Huh? I mean, I don't think it could happen. It can't happen. The odds, I mean, I don't know. Some you guys have all the odds are not good. It would be horrible. It would be very painful. Feeling a little light heartburn right now, says Chili Phil. Sean D, good to see you. How do you like basket of fire peppers? Haven't had them, Sean D. I'd like to try them. You have me. It's intriguing. Don't want it on your junk. That's for damn sure. Probably as bad as in your eye. I got like squirted in the eye with tincture, like 9 million Scoville tincture, and nothing would be worse than that. That was horrific. Ted Hammond, good to see you. Thanks for being here. 29 days sober for Chili Phil. How cool is that? Tim was asking. Thanks for asking, Tim. You're a rock star, Chili Phil. Keep it up, man. That's very cool. Mog, you're funny. Old and spicy. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. BK, newer follower here. Love what you do and your positivity. Your channel should be bigger. Keep it up. Thank you for saying that. People, I made the first video. People say, "Man, you should have more." They've been saying that forever. But you know what? I'm very, very happy with how it's grown. But thank you for saying that. Thanks for being a part of it. Apocalypse strawberry rhubarb jam, Christopher Westcott. That's a good thing to add to the list. You're gonna make it? That sounds good. I know it's pepper season, but why is it so hard to get fresh super hot pods? Militant vegan. I don't know. Mine, the ones I got here, these are all in such spectacular. I shouldn't. I'm not trying to tease or anything, but just giant chocolate. I mean, I don't know. I got really lucky. These are. I think I've eaten all of the peppers. I mean, I just don't know. He has the names written down over on the. I have a couple big yellow, a big peach maybe. There's some great looking peppers in here. But seriously, these chocolate primitalis are just dropping stuff on the keyboard. These things are just evil looking. They're so big. Oh, this is the one I'm going to eat tomorrow. I hope it's really, really hot. Anyway, you know, when pod season first starts, everybody's been jonesing all season for pods, buys them. So everybody who gets pods, the first ones sell really quickly. But they do look great. Greg Rogers, they're wonderful. Boy, look at Real Deal stirring the pot. Tom and others need to send others send to Johnny. Why won't Ed send the X? It needs to be done. Then we know. He's got his reasons, you know. You know, he's holding on to it. He's got his reasons. I don't know what they are, but he's got his reasons. I listen. The chocolate covered tuba terror peanuts. I swear to you, as remember everything we talked about it. It would be a nightmare to do. It really would be. Christopher Cooper. Look at how he looks at the peppers. That's love. You should see how I look at Brie. Digital watcher, don't touch your scrotum getting into the shower after handling hot peppers. No man can handle that pain. I cried. I mean, it's terrible. Listen, everybody who's done it's laughing, right? How big can the primatalis get? That pepper is like 4 inches. I don't know. It's pretty big. If you strained it out, it'd probably be 4 inches. It's a big pepper. Um, that's pretty big. It's about as I'm not sure I've seen. I may have seen bigger once or twice, but winter almost here in South Australia. Already in my freezer for pods. It's awfully early to be in your freezer for pods, you know. Can't you grow South Australia? You should be able to grow all year, right? Heckling the heat. Hello, hello. I hope all is good in your world. It is. Thank you for asking. Things are actually really good, moving in a really spectacular direction, the right direction. Lemmy, yeah, I've gotten my eyes in neither regions the same, and nether regions the same day for some reason. The shower makes it worse. You know what? When we're around to cooking, it gets here in your joint right here in your wrist, and when you around your neck, and when you shower, huh, just catch on fire. Ha, militant vegan. It's funny. It's not funny unless it's you and not me, right? I have one tube left, Johnny. Scared man. Spherical head says, don't be scared. You're good. You got it, man. I'm just playing with your real deal. I just want to see those primitalis look amazing. They really do. I can't wait to see what looks inside. I can't eat it now. I gotta wait till morning. It's too late. If I do it now, chocolate cherry, too far out there. No, chocolate cherries, that'd be hard to do. Anything chocolate's hard, really hard for shipping and everything else. That's really a difficult thing. We had trouble. We had trouble with the peanut brittle. Remember the peanut brittle challenge? There's certain times of the year it's difficult to ship because it gets so hot. Stuff tends to melt, lose its shape, and I don't know. It can be done for sure, but the added cost, it would change kind of how we operate. But Bobby Millam, I remember when you received all those pods, and everyone you would say thanks to your buddy because you hate, yeah, floral. Yeah, I used to hate floral. I don't hate floral anymore. I don't love it. If it's floral mixed with bitter, I like that a lot. But it's changed. I've changed. But you're right. I used to be like that. Like Leo McGinnis, man, he gave me one of the worst pepper at the time. It was the worst pepper. I'd love to eat that pepper right now. I bet I wouldn't have a problem with it. But back in the day, it almost killed me. Leo McGinnis, man. George Heilman, listening only today, but I'll add this: Pepper X sauce blended with rice, tuna, and garlic makes a nice lunch. Glad you enjoyed that. Sounds good. Thank you for being here, George. Um, bite me. I had a seed stuck in a certain spot for about a week. It was killing me. One day in the shower washing that area, I saw a seed drop. Uh, it is a relief. It's too funny. Way too funny. Yankee Kyle, good to see you. I am doing great. Thank you for asking. Is there chili nougat out there? There is. There are chili nougat. Diz XS. There is. I can't remember who's got it. There might even be something at Legal Fire. I think there's a nougat thing. Can I shout out the chili shop in Leeds in the UK? It's the only place I can get the Tube of Terror. I get all that Hellfire products there. Let's do that again. Big shout out to the chili shop in Leeds in the UK. It's the only place you can get Tubes of Terror there. All the other Hellfire products in there. So thank you, Christopher Cooper. Drew V, you know the problem with Red Hots, they're cinnamon, and I just don't like cinnamon. I really do. I feel bad there. So I have cinnamon like challenges in this house that I won't do because I don't dig them. Bad Cat, good to see you. Thank you for being here. You give me hope I'll be able to dig floral. It's rough. It's perfumey to me. I'm telling you, Milton, we can go back and watch the early videos. Huh, seriously, brutal. The slightest bit of floral I was gonna chuck. I mean, I was telling you earlier, I got distracted. Leo McGinnis gave me this. The video is called uh, "How to Survive 10 Rounds of the World's Hottest Peppers." I think that's the title. And I had this thing on my phone. It sounded like a boxing match. You go for 1 minute, it would go ding. I'd eat a pepper. I'd have 15 seconds to wait, and I would do each round. And it was 10 rounds, and I think it was round 6. But it was a Karma Maruga, and I swear to you, if you listen carefully, I swear it's true. If you watch that, you don't have to look at it. Just listen carefully. You can hear, like I'm starting to throw up, and I catch it, and you can hear it stop right there. It's the craziest thing. You have to put the volume up and kind of listen for it. But that's because it was floral. I think today I'd probably go, I don't know. I've changed. Milton Vegan says, Christopher Cooper, love Hellfire, fear this. It's a great sauce. It really is, Milton Vegan. It's a good idea, says Dennis Brace. My store doesn't have a hot cheese balls. I looked tonight, so I bought hot chips. Yeah, it's hot something. As long as we're getting to hot something, we're good. Hate cinnamon. I did the toast Satan, and the cinnamon was overpowering. Asthma made everything. It's just that. Listen, there are ways like real cinnamon, like cinnamon on toast and things like that. Love that. Fake cinnamon, anything like the toast Satan. I did that video. Go watch that. Was terrible. Oh, and the other thing about the toast Satan, it's 9 million and it's all extract. It gives you. It gave me tremendous fire hose. I remember it very distinctly. Like 2 bouts of it. It was bad. What's going on here? Sorry. Alf, the hottest barbecue sauce I've ever had. Hellfire has one. I have it in my fridge. I can't remember the name of it. Hellfire's got a really hot one. Um, you know what? You put me on the spot. I've reviewed hundreds of sauces. I just can't remember them all. Too many. If I don't review 7 sauces and you ask me why, I pick out like that. But I know the chart. I saw that dizzy. Carb taste horrible. um, Spherical head, you must bleed acid this morning. Nah, it's just the myth that it's bad for your stomach. It's not true. It's good for your stomach, actually. It lowers stomach acidity. Do I like hot smoked powders? Yeah, I've had some good smoked powders. I have this excess, but my favorite powders are not smoked. I'll tell you what, it's going to sound crazy. My favorite powder right now, my favorite powder, I got a tube of it. I got a tube of it from Tom Broom, this big. It was Ajiobito. There is this much left. I've had it for like 3 days. That is the best powder. I can't tell you how good it is. It's incredible. I had a powder incident in my kitchen earlier. It didn't get in my eyes, but I sneezed 36 times. I didn't count, but I sneezed. I couldn't move. I was holding a glass when I started sneezing. I was trying to be tough and hold it out, so I had to put the glass down. Yeah, the toe of Satan, Tim. It's a challenge. It's a sucker. It looks like a big toe. It's just a cinnamon. It's 9 million Scoville extract, and it's terrible. I just don't like the taste of it. It's not good. Maybe I could eat X on the new show, Johnny. I really hope so. Real deal. Yeah. Listen, I'd like to at some point. I'm sure I will. Blake said I did a spoonful of Reaper powder off your site, and that was pretty intense. A spoonful of powder? Why would you do that? That's crazy. That's a lot of powder, Blake. Johnny did a top 10 sauces like 4 years ago. Search the channel. Yeah, I did. I should do another one. That was a long time ago. And Militant Vegan bonus points for Chase the Eat trivia. Drew, have you? Says Johnny, have you eaten spicy crickets or grasshoppers? I have. Um, I've had. Believe it or not, I have some. I still have a little bit. What are they called? I can't remember the name. I can't remember the name. But yeah, I have some. Um, they're good. They're weird though. You gotta make sure you don't have the legs on them. It's sort of a bummer. If you don't have the legs, they taste like, you know what they're like? They're like soy nuts, but not quite as crunchy, but kind of like soy nuts. Unless you get a leg in there and it's a drag. They stick in your teeth and they're a leg, you know. Drew V, I sneezed more today in the kitchen than I did when I had the hurricane dust. The hurricane dust is so good. Oh man, I love that stuff. Dizzy Dragon says time is the ultimate doubt killer. One way or another is, yeah, I suppose. They were delicious, Dizzy, the chocolate brain strains. RS. Hi, Johnny and everyone. Thanks for being here, RS. Good to see you. Charlie and Mary Mullins. Hey, I haven't asked in a while. How's your mom doing? Spherical Head says, good luck, Johnny. I'll see you after. Thanks, man. Be good. Real deal. You're funny. No insects for me. No, thank you. I'll tell you what. Here's the deal. If you had them the right way, you'd like them. Um, they, they taste. They're the ones I have are vinegary, lemony, with a little bit of a spice to them. No, no. I mean, but I also have had them with. I had some with Jay Turner and Chowpaline. That's what it's called, Chowpaline, and they were smoked and spicy, and they were bigger, but they had a nutty kind of a finish on them. We're like one of the only countries that don't eat insects. They're a great source of protein. I heard taste changes every 7 years. That's true, Biz. I heard that's true. I've heard people's taste change every 7 years. I've heard that. I knew somebody who's after 7 years, her hair was straight and became curly. That's what they told me anyway. I'm like, whatever, you curled your hair. Bite me. I'm at work. This is awesome, but I got to go. You're the best, Johnny. You got so many fans. Keep up the good work, man. I really like saying bite me. Did that answer his question? Bite me. Hey, have a good night, man. I appreciate you being here, all right? We'll see you next time. Bite me. Love that guy. Take care, bite me, says Blake. Isn't that fun? It's a great name. People at home are saying it everywhere. I can hear you everywhere. Milton Vegan just said it. Bite me. Uh, Dizzy Dragon. Outside the politics of insect eating, humans been doing it for hundreds of years for a reason. At the same time, there's probably an evolutionary reason to why some people discuss. Nah, I don't think that's the case. It's not. I don't think it's so much evolutionary thing as much as it is what you have at your disposal. There it could be evolutionary. I don't know, but it's interesting. Like I've had them in places where they really, really tasted good. It's not like they're suffering there. We just think of it the way we think of it. You process something like a grub worm, you do something good with it. You're like, okay, more of those grub worms, you'll love it. But you can't just pop a grub worm in your mouth. You gotta season that thing. Joel Lawson, good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Drew V, I think I missed something important. What did I miss, man? Bite me. Bite me. Thank you, sir. Yes, the name has done me good. It's a good one. I dig it, man. Old and spicy Tubatera 2.0 for the win. Only spice challenge that made me pee fire the next day. Keep it up, Johnny. Yeah, old fire hose. Unless you're a woman, then they call it fire lily. Either way, it's the same deal. Salute, bus driver. 1 minute you heard. Thanks for being here. Guys, we have another 10 minutes and we're going to shut this thing down. Bizzle, you legend. How are the Reapers doing, you star? Right? No joke. For real. I talk about Bizzle like Bizzle's just one of those inspirational characters, man. No joke. Rock star. Yeah, how are the Reapers doing? Bite me. I'm old school. I just tell it like it is. That's how I got my name. It's great. Mrs. Renfro Ghost Pepper Nacho Cheese is great. It is, Charles. It's very good. Let me out you. Renfield eats bugs and gains superpowers. Yep, it's true. We eat grasshoppers like chips over here. Dizzy Dragon. Where's that? They can make tofu taste good. They can make you know what? I had tofu at Foy's place 2 nights ago. We had dinner. He made this ramen noodles. We had tofu and steak and just. But what he did with the tofu was absolutely incredible. Would you ever eat a live worm, Drew V? Probably. Well, I mean, are we talking about a big worm? What kind of worm are we dealing with here? You know what? I did. In the Philippines. I ate mangrove worms. Those things are alive. But here's the deal about mangrove worms. Oh my God, do they taste good? Oh, they're so good. Here's the deal about a mangrove worm. They crawl. They're the mangroves. The trees fall and they worm their way into these trees, and they're like this long. They're these slimy long worms, but it tastes like oysters. If you just get it in your head before you eat it, dude, it's gonna taste like an oyster. You'll taste one piece of it, and you're like, ah. Then you'll have a bowl of these slimy things, and you just can't eat enough of them because they taste just like oysters. God, they're good. It's strange. It is. Hang on. What was that? Hang on. Digital Watcher. John, the good Lord above, put you where you are at. Can't stop brown. I'm jealous. No, I'm not. I'm glad you are a figurehead for hot fun. Digital Watcher. That's a really nice thing to say. I'm just, you know what I am, and this is the truth of it. Please, I'm a cog in the wheel. I'm not the wheel. I'm not the truck. I'm just a cog in the wheel, and like we all are, and we all play our role. I mean, it's the sweetest thing to say, but seriously, because there's a lot of people that have channels of their own, and sometimes if you're just buying sauce somewhere and you're eating it, that's a cog. That's a part of a cog in the wheel too. So we're all part of it. But thank you for saying that. I mean, I'm not trying to be, thank you for saying that. Honestly. Dizzy, watch someone instantly join in before you end the stream. We got 7 minutes. It'll probably happen. Catfish. Good to see you. He ate surströmming, whatever that nasty fish is. Worm is nothing. Surströmming is gross, man. Live worm, I don't know about that, says Blake. Earthworm, ugh, I don't know about that, Drew. I don't think I could. When I was a kid, I was just dumb and stupid. I ate a June bug once just to freak my mother out. You guys, I was going to ask her. I did early on. I did a video with my mom, and I had her sit off camera, and people sent me questions. I gave her a list of questions. She asked me anyone she wanted. That was a fun video. But I was a kid, and we were sitting on the porch of our home in Vermont, and there was a June bug, and it was laying on its back, and it couldn't move, and it was doing one of these numbers. It couldn't get on its feet, and it was just doing one of those things. And she was looking at it, and I don't know if Tommy was. He may have been too young. I mean, I might have been 10 or something. Anyway, I picked it up and went. I put it in my mouth and I chewed up. It was gross as can be, but I did it to freak my mother out. And, it really did. Bizzle, you're just a weirdo on the phone. No, you're not, dude. You're my weirdo, bro. That's why I get you, man. We're on the same vibe. I remember at Tasmanian Festival, there was a stall that had spiced cricket tacos as well as wallaby tacos. The latter is somewhere between pork and beef. Thank you, George. Wallaby. It's a native. It's a family member of a kangaroo. if I'm correct. Kangaroo's delicious. Not a joke. I had kangaroo, loved it. Interesting meat. Before you cook it, it's really red. It's a really red meat, and it's strange, but it tastes. I loved it. It was lean and very yummy. And at that same meal, I also had emu, which is a big. It's like a kind of. It's a relative of an ostrich, apparently. Big bird. That was great. And the funny thing about that, the bird looked like steak. It really did. It was dark meat. It was funny. Real deal. Always fun in Johnny's channel. So much love and respect. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Glad you guys are here. For real. Oh, Drew, I haven't eaten one. That'd make a funny video if we did that. You know what? Listen, we have to plan something gross when we're there. Something, because listen, here's the thing. Come on. There's a lot of stuff people eat in Louisiana that the regular world will go, what? For real? You eat that? We got to find that and eat it. Because even though it maybe every place has it, you know what I mean? It's true. Every place has it. And I know that Louisiana's got some strange stuff we can eat. I mean it. Heckling the Heat's laughing. Sasquatch hunter. Hey, Blake, he says. We're all just feeding off each other. Good vibes. God bless everybody and have a good night. Yes, we are. Digital Watcher. You're a rock star. Have a good night. Be safe, please. Thank you for being here. I did a June bug too. Had one of my friend. He chewed it, swallowed it. Ooh, I swallowed it live. Tried to crawl back up. Oh my God. Can you imagine that thing in your windpipe? I'd swallow a rock just to get the thing down. That's terrible. Terrible. Can't even imagine. Marsupials. Dizzy Dragon. Roux is good. You just have to ensure it's not overcooked. I don't know, George. A chef made it for me. It was spectacular. Chef Kenny in Perth. We were in Perth at the time. Had such a good time. It was great there. On that trip, I swear to you, I keep telling you guys about it. I have it on my phone somewhere. I have a video on my phone. We walked out of this place and there were bats. Even the video, you can hear like it's not like one or two squeaking. There's a whole bunch of little squeaking going on. A lot of it up there. And I walked outside and that world's that. And I looked up and these things are, listen, they're bats, big winged, like, not these little guys, but I mean like they had a wingspan and they were gliding and they flew by the light and you could see unbelievable. Next time I'm going to get a screenshot, just show you because when it's flying through the light, you're like, oh my, it looks like a drone or something. You can't believe it looks like a dog that you strapped wings onto it. A lot of crazy things there, you know. Camel, like lean beef, says George. I never had camel. That's the weirdest meat. I had some weird stuff in the Philippines. Soup number 5. That's meat. It's as weird as it gets, but that was really good. And balut. That's another strange one. Balut. You guys know what that is, right? It's a duck. It's a duck inside an egg. And they when you get them, there's 3 different days you can get. They all look the same, but you walk up and you're like, I think it's like, I don't know, there's 13-day, 17-day, and 20-day. I don't know how it works, and so I didn't buy them, right? I'm getting a tattoo. I was getting this tattoo when it happened, which is a bust, by the way. Anyway, I was getting that tattoo, and he comes back and he goes, balut. So he got the one that's the longest, which means it's the most developed, right? So what you do is you crack the top of it and you pull the top off, and what you see is a little duck, like a foot, a wing, a little beak in there. You know what I mean? It's just sitting there. and you're like, you know, it's a duck. So they're like, you got to drink it. So then you know, it's 10 o'clock. I'm glad we're stopping this now. I'm going to get carried away. Salute. Listen, you guys are all awesome. Thank you for being here. I love you guys. I really do. I appreciate it. I've never had crocodile. No, it's not true. I have. I've had it a couple times, in fact. I had the last time I was in Louisiana. Anyway, you guys are awesome. The clock has struck 10, as Dennis says. If Drew is still here, tell the people around you, your family, and your loved ones how you feel. Tomorrow is never promised. I love all you guys. Thank you for hanging with me. Go watch that Baloo video. It's funny. Have a good day. Let's be kind to people tomorrow. I love you guys. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase.